So there I am in Target yesterday when my phone rings, and it's a nearby area code, but I don't recognize the phone number, so I let it go into voicemail. My curiosity gets the best of me. I listen to the voicemail message. It's somebody that I know. It's a realtor, a real estate agent that I've known for 20 years, very successful. And, I'm a coach, so I figure he's calling me, got a question, something I can help him with, doing my coach thing, right? So I call him back and, hey, how are you and Tony? How are you guys? Great, thanks. And I tell him, we're getting ready to take a vacation to Italy and in a few months for our 20th wedding anniversary. Oh, that's great. You guys deserve it. It's awesome. And he says, so I've got a new listing in Malibu, $7 million listing, and going to be talking to the seller about reducing it to $5.5 million. We have that conversation, and I don't know anybody for this listing, right? But it's about this moment that I realize this is awesome. This is a database call. This guy is calling me because he hit the H's in his database, and Bill Hart comes up. And in his record is wife Tony, coach. I mean, he knows what I do, but you know what I mean. He's pulling me up in top producer or whatever it might be, and he's making a database call to me. We talk about the fact that he's got a new REO account. He's working in the luxury market. He's doing a lot of good things, but it strikes me that the plausibility factor, I call this the plausibility factor, is very high. I coach people to do this all day long. Realtors, mortgage lenders, you need to make the calls, right? Typically 5 calls a day is what we're talking about. If it's somebody that's really aggressive, it's 10 calls a day. Minimum standard is 3 calls a day. But I'm suddenly getting that call, so I'm so fired up about it, I had to tell you. Because here's the thing. There's somebody in your database that the plausibility factor is going to completely make that call transparent to them. They have no idea that you've made 4 other calls or 24 other calls. They know that you've called them. So here's what I know. Whether you're in real estate or the mortgage industry, you need to be making the calls. So just like this guy did to me, schedule the time, determine a certain number of calls that you'll make, and then contacts. And if you're using not mine, but the one that I recommend, the 7-minute daily planner, where on the side you've got a list here of phone calls that you've made, and then the contacts that you've made. I'll try and hold that up so you can see it a little bit. If you've done that, if you've ordered this, you've got a way to track it every day. But I'm telling you guys, I don't care which business that you're in. What I do care about is you hearing from me, I got the call. I got the call. And if I knew somebody I could refer to him, I would have. His final question for me was, who do you know that is curious what their property is worth in the next 30 days? What a great question. So, the plausibility factor. It worked for me. It'll work for the people that you call. Touch people, make phone calls, connect with them, make notes, update your database. Bill and Tony, you're going to Italy. That's exciting. He'll make a note on that. He'll follow up with me. How was your trip? The point is we've got to make the calls.